Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Catch Up, where today I am giving my first go at Super Metroid, if you couldn't tell from everything that's already on the screen. So, as usual, I have never played this before. I have seen it played, but couldn't tell you anything really about it, aside from, general stuff about Samus and what she's up against. So here we go, let's get this started. So, as usual, I believe Chachi has played more of this than I have.
That's true. So. I have beaten this game once or twice.
Only?
I'm sorry?
Only once or twice?
It's a good game, but you can't wear it out.
Yeah. I guess to try. What is happening here?
You have to.
I'm pressing A and it's starting attract mode.
You're canceling out. You have to press start.
Okay.
Yeah. See how her.
Yes, I saw that, but you'd think that pressing A would be start game. It usually is. What?
You've turned on German subtitles.
How have I turned on German subtitles?
You wanna.
I doubt there's going to be too many subtitles. Why are there German subtitles? Leader of the pirates is a giant brain.
Yeah, Mother Brain is a biological supercomputer with malevolent intelligence. It's bad.
And if you happen to know German, you can find out what's happening before the text is scrolled past.
Yeah. Subtitles are very fast compared to the text scroll.
Poor, confused Metroid.
Yeah, this is, of course, a flashback to the ending scene of Metroid 2, which was a game for the original Game Boy. Full title of the game was Metroid 2 Return of Samus, and the basic plot of that game was, hey, we found some more Metroids after you thought you killed them all. Can you go to Planet SR388 and blow the rest of them up? And so you did, except for this one, which imprinted on you like a confused duckling. And then you rammed it into a tube and gave it to science.
Poor, confused little creature. And we're just gonna say right here that Other M does not exist.
You know, we could have just ignored it had you not said anything.
No, I'm going to say it so that it doesn't get brought up.
Alright, you heard it here first. Please don't discuss Other M.
You mean don't discuss that game that doesn't exist?
Yeah, that one.
A distress signal.
Boy, the Hilferuf.
Oh dear God! Fortune Station.
Yeah. We're having a bit of a refresher course on German, and the refresher is that German is a language that basically just staples words together to make longer words. So, welcome to Ceres, Space Colony. It's a big metal donut with an elevator shaft. Play the game.
Okay, so the A button actually doesn't do anything.
You gotta remember that that's an Xbox 360 pad.
I know.
Its button configuration is reversed compared to the way a Super Nintendo pad would be. So the button you are pressing right now is the A button on the SNES.
Okay. So at any point will the other two buttons do anything, or?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll take a little bit to getting used to. I'm used to working with the inner buttons, not the outer ones.
Yeah, Super Nintendo, or excuse me, Super Metroid rather.
Oh no, Peoples.
Yeah, these guys.
They're in a bad way.
Yeah, they're a little bit dead. They'll probably get over it, once they're off break.
The well-known break from being dead.
Yeah, you get like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes off. Oh, there's the jar. Everything looks fine. Just pick it up. Pick up the jar. Right, you have to press... There you go. There he is. There's the guy who's going to pick up the jar for you.
Yeah, he's got the hands.
This is Ridley. Ridley is a space dragon. The series never really bothers to explain what the hell a space dragon, or why he's working with the space pirates, who appear to be like bug monsters, other than he's basically a big asshole. In some of the expanded universe content, i.e. the comic book that was written to explain
I can stand on the door.
Samus Aran's origin story, Ridley killed Samus's parents.
Except I can't jump out of that. Standing up here. Ooh. But it's easier to shoot. I think I'm only getting hit by one, so... I can't take too many more hits. As much as I've been wailing on him, I think...
Yeah, the trick with this fight...
Oh, there he goes, or...
Yep.
Yeah.
The trick with this fight is that you and Ridley just sort of pound on each other until he has reduced you to critical health, at which point he figures he's made his point and he just leaves. If you hold down the bottom button, that will make you sprint. Which is pretty important.
Yes. What?
Yeah, those steam jets cannot harm you, but
they
can
do push you around.
Yeah. They will interrupt your jumps and slow your movement, so they're here to hassle you. The falling tiles are only for effect.
Yikes.
Yep. Station's in bad shape. Must escape.
Attempting to. Okay. I survived the first portion.
Yeah.
Which is better than I thought I would do, to be entirely honest.
Well, I mean, if you're going for, fastest time from start of game to ending state, you could have just blown up a Sarah's and been, alright, good stream, everyone, goodbye.
No, I'm interested in speedrunning, but not like that.
Not the joke shitty speedrun.
Yeah. So.
Well, here we are on the planet where the first game took place. According to some sources, Samus's family used to live on Planet Zebes, or Zebes. I think it's supposed to be Zebes, but I always grew up saying Zebes, so I'm probably going to say that a lot. Sorry to any nerds that bothers. I find that a little bit difficult to believe, considering that it's sort of an LV-426 situation out here. It's, like winds howling, there's like perpetual thunderstorm, everything's all creepy and cavernous. I just can't see a human colony lasting too long out here.
And then she was raised by bird monsters after that.
Yes, an alien species of anthropomorphic birds named the Chozo took her under their care. Their planet apparently is expressly hostile to humans, so they had to somehow, probably through the use of science, infuse her with bird DNA to help her survive on their home planet.
Well, that makes just perfect sense.
Yeah, that's how she can wear this set of super armor, which is made by the Birdman.
She's also a big lass.
Yes, canonically, Samus is 6'3" and 180 pounds, I think.
Wow.
She's a bit of an Amazon. She's
platforming.
She's a large and tough woman.
And it was quite a surprise to people to find out that she was a woman, wasn't it?
Yes, in the first game, there was no mention whatsoever that Samus was female. It was just an Easter egg you got for completing the game quickly. Tiakal, yes, welcome. The game did begin with a boss fight, but before that, it began with a refresher on what happened before the boss fight. But, yeah, this is a Metroid game. There's going to be a couple of bosses, so strap in. Hope you enjoy it.
Let's see. So this is not the way to go. I don't have a thing to open red doors yet.
Correct. Hello, on mi holes, or on mi hoys, however you pronounce that. Sorry for mangling it. Welcome to everyone. Yes, Super Metroid is a bit rude. It's a classic game from the '90s, and it's yeah, it's possibly the most beloved out of a series that is sort of known for being pretty challenging and not explaining a whole lot. You've turned on the security system, by the way.
Okay. How to morph ball?
Why can't Samus crawl?
Because she's in big armor?
Well, that's a reference to... It's an old internet meme. If you are kneeling with your knees and you tap down once more, now you are a bull.
Okay.
And you can roll around, but not at the speed of sound, because for one thing that's copyright infringement, and for the other...
And I don't have bombs yet.
Yeah, it's a pretty heavy ball, so... So can you see any way out of here that might not involve the use of bombs? Or are you just going to sit there and get scanned by the security camera?
Yes.
Yep.
Not by the use of bombs, so I can't just seem to destroy that without something.
What have you tried on it?
Let's see. Oh, okay, so I'm tall enough, or short enough to shoot it.
Yeah, that's the point of crouching.
Okay.
The,
So there was nowhere to go there, but I could go this way. The
game does not really explain a lot. It expects you to try things, so please try things.
Okay. And yes, Halls is Holly. Hi, Holly.
Hello.
Hi, Tia.
Hello, Holly. Hello, Tia. Welcome to you both. Hope you enjoy this game. The Metroid series not only has a female protagonist because of reasons, it is supposed to be, in a small way, a nod to the movie Alien from 1979.
So I'm not going out this way, huh?
Yes, you cannot leave. A solid gray door is locked. Specifically, the themes in Metroid that are coterminous with Alien are themes of isolation and fear of exploring alien environments. Some people would also say motherhood, depending on how strong of a connection you may draw between her and the infant Metroid from the beginning cutscene. That's explored a little bit in some other media that we're not going to discuss. It's generally a pretty tenuous link, because, as we mentioned in the opening cutscene, Samus gets this thing, follows her around as though she is its mother, and then she just windmill slams it right into a sealed glass jar and gives it to a scientist, and forgets about it for like 30 minutes until the colony comes under attack.
Oh, it's going to take a little while to get used to these controls.
Yes. I did mention it before when you were playing Legend of Zelda. I will mention it again. You'll probably have a lot more joy if you use the D-pad for this. It will probably just be a little bit more precise, especially when you're trying to tuck yourself into a ball, than tapping down on the stick.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so now I have missiles.
Yes. Each missile tank gives you 5.
Okay. Prepare to watch me blow up the wrong things a lot. Okay, and how do I use those?
Well, there's a face button you haven't tried yet.
X.
What other face buttons are there besides the 4?
Select?
Yep.
Okay.
Select.
You can't say one when there's 2.
Yeah, that...
Okay, so when you press
yeah, as
X,
you gain,
that cancels that out.
Yeah, and that's very important, because you'll want to be able to close that quickly. As you gain... red doors require 5 missiles.
Whew! They give you just enough, huh?
Yes. That's a pretty good guess, Holly. I cannot confirm or deny that, but it's a decent stab. They are, they're sort of curled up and crouched. They look very organic. So yeah, them as a parallel to the deceased alien pilot that they find in the wrecked ship and Alien that's probably a pretty good guess. I'll give it to you.
Okay, so there was nothing really else down.
Mm-hmm.
On the map, the little white square means that it was somewhere that there was an item, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So now that I've gotten things, can I get out of here?
Only one way to find out.
Go back and see, because didn't see any other areas, but I know this game is full of little hidey holes.
Yeah, Planet Zebes is pretty expansive. There's a huge claustrophobic maze of tunnels down here. Surprise!
Oh, hi!
Yeah, they were waiting for you to get your goodies before they came and ambushed you. These are space pirates. They're they're bug monsters. They're kind of manted.
They don't look like pirates at all, not even wearing jaunty hats.
Well, I mean, piracy is more of a state of mind and an act than a costume.
Ooh,
Remember,
well, that one's shooting at me.
Yeah, they are a culture and not a costume. That is not who they are, and that is not okay. Yes, Contra does have facehuggers as enemies. The Alien was really popular in a lot of sectors, and yeah, it penetrated pretty well into various other forms of media.
Ooh, you get really jumpy.
Yes, Samus's jumping is very floaty. If you notice, the vertical jump where you are not spinning is a little bit easier to control.
Whoa! He's jumpy too.
Yeah, space pirates are extremely physically strong. It's one of the reasons they're so successful compared to the Galactic Federation, because even though they are relatively disorganized in a manner that pirates tend to be, just compared to a normal human, they are so tough. And they have laser eyes, as you may have noticed, that they do pretty well for themselves.
Woo!
Yeah, the facehuggers as enemies that Holly mentions, by the way, are found in the final area of Contra, where you enter the Red Falcon base and discover that it's basically just
been taken over by aliens.
It's a big living fortress, yeah.
Oh, this is a long tunnel up.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering on the way down why there were so many platforms.
Yes,
they didn't let you fall all that far. I suppose it's because they didn't want you to fall all that far in case you mess up on these jumps.
Yes, true. This is actually also the escape tunnel that you use to leave Planet Zebes at the end of the first Metroid, where after you defeat Mother Brain, you have 999 seconds to leave the planet before it explodes. Or, well, the area you were in explodes. It clearly didn't blow up all that much, because we're back.
Only blew up a little bit.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's like, it's like the common cold of getting blown up. It's not so bad.
Okay. Let's see. What's this way? Fly things.
Mm-hmm.
Big fly things.
Yes, the little guys are called, Maymoons or something like
is what they're called.
Yeah, they're very tiny. They just sort of buzz at you. They're not super threatening. The big green bug is called a Rio. They will dive aggressively at you, make a screeching noise. They're real pieces of shit. Hey, you stuck your arm into this thing.
And I got a map.
Yep. Welcome. Now you have a general map of the vicinity. This will not reveal hidden rooms, but it will show you the general layout.
All the ways to Brinstar.
Yeah, so the area that you began in is called Crateria, and then the one that you dipped into with the blue blocks is Upper Brinstar.
And that shows what I have, which right now is not much.
Yeah, this will fill up as we go.
Okay, so they just go left and right.
Tia points out that they are goddamn bats. They're bat-like. They combine sort of the worst aspects of bat, predatory bird like a falcon or a merlin, and
they respawn.
And insects. Yeah, enemies respawn in this. Otherwise, it'd be a real hard game because you'd run out of ammo and be stuck.
I was wondering how fast they would respawn, so it looks like it's just a single page.
They respawn even faster than that, I think.
No, because some of these things, there was one over here that's not there anymore.
They-
Oh, good, and that door is just a normal door now that I've blown it open.
Yeah, once you have opened a door that requires a missile, it will remain open.
Okay, so I can't go there yet,
Nope.
because that I definitely need the bombs for.
Yeah.
So let's continue up.
Zero Mission is pretty good, Halls. I do agree. It's definitely a much more digestible way to play the first Metroid game, which really at this point is valuable from a historical perspective on video games, but to play is a little bit of a chore. This is not the exact same map as Metroid 1 and Zero Mission, but it hits many of the same rhythms in that there are similarly named areas and
I don't think that actually
enemy
saves.
types are the same across areas and whatnot. No, you'll know if it saves.
There we go.
Yeah, remember.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely safe.
Gives you a good scan and spits you out.
Yep. Okay.
Zero Mission,
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I fell down.
yeah, you've been bit by a zoomer. That's what these little guys are called.
They're called zoomers. That's cute.
Yes, zoomers are my friends. That thing there zooming around is called a ripper. They have
The thing that zooms is called a ripper.
yeah, and the things that crawl very slowly,
and destroy you.
yeah, eating detritus off the floor. Those are zoomers.
Oh no! Whoa!
These are scree. They dive at you, burrow into the floor, and spit out little chunks.
They're not too bad though.
Zero Mission is pretty okay. It's not my favorite for a couple of reasons. One is that at the end of the game, once you defeat Mother Brain and escape, you go into a stealth section, and I really hate stealth sections in games that are not designed for it. And Metro Zero Mission is pretty plainly not really a stealth game, so it sort of suffers for that. I also don't super like it because it started trends that eventually led to some really dark times for the Metroid franchise.
These are dark times, dog.
Yeah, it threw some shurikens at Metroid in general, and we're only sort of recovering from it now.
Hopefully we'll be recovered once Metroid Prime 4 comes out.
Well, the 3DS remake of Metroid 2 is allegedly quite good. I've not played it yet, but it's been received very well. So if anybody has a 3DS, yeah, there's a remake of the second Metroid game, and it's allegedly really good. Maybe give that a look sometime. Hey, look! Another Chozo statue.
And it gave me bombs! Yay!
Yeah, and your little Castlevania-esque Samus sprite.
Oh, that is so Castlevania.
To tell you to roll into a ball, and then yeah, you... door's shut. Think there's something funny going on here?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So what we thought was a Chozo statue is actually a...
It's mad. I took its thing. It's mad.
Yeah. Well, this is not even a Chozo. This is called a Torizo.
That sounds like...
It sounds
Spanish.
like chorizo. Yes, it does sound like delectable spicy sausage. The Torizo are not.
Should I be using the thing I just got?
You should be using your missiles.
Oh, right.
Also, if you hold the.
Ooh! Oh,
That's
no,
not
that only
yet.
did.
Yeah, you've harmed it. Yeah, now he's gonna start spitting things. You can shoot these to gain.
Oh, its head is off, and
boy.
so is my head.
He tore you to pieces.
Oh well. Shouldn't
Yeah,
be too hard to get back there.
So you were 2 in 1994. Good grief. All right. So.
Oh my gosh! How's your little baby?
Yeah. That being the case, I can definitely recommend trying this. It holds up remarkably well for a game from 1994, largely because it has a very clear idea of what it wants to do and doesn't deviate too much from it. There are some sections that are slightly dated. The way that you interact with the menu and whatnot is a little kludgy just because they didn't have so much space on the cartridge and so many buttons on the controller to work with. But Super Metroid remains a very, very strong game, even to this day. So if you can find a way to get your hands on it and play it, definitely do. Yeah, you're not remotely the only one who thought of sausage. To return to the subject of Torizo for a minute, I don't remember if it's ever explained why they look like Chozo, but they're just evil bird people. there is a hypothesis that they are some sort of like fanatical evil offshoot of the Chozo. I don't know if that's fact or just, you know, something that some fan came up with. But yeah, it's a lot more fun to imagine that guy is like, hey, why did you take that out of my pocket, and just sort of unscrewed your head for it.
Okay. So let's put those back on this time.
There is actually, if you are fairly adept at the controls in this game, a way to escape this room without being locked in with a Chorizo. It's a speedrun trick. What you have to do...
Oh, I'm shooting too early. Shoot.
Way too early. Good gravy. You've played right into his hands.
Oh well, I'll die again and get back here in a minute. Oh, I almost jumped over him. More missiles. No.
You gotta turn on the missiles. Yeah, and he's too tall. You must hit him in the chest or the head.
So hard to aim those shots.
Yeah, you either hop and do it, or you use the shoulder buttons to aim up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make this one.
Well, just keep trying. The little red thing is health that was floating in the air.
Didn't even see a little red thing.
Yeah, Chozo Ghost and Prime 1 were pretty alarming the first time you saw them, mostly because they turned on all the damn lights and started screaming at you and hooting and hollering, which, you know, can be pretty startling the first time you experience it. The fact that they could turn invisible was also a real problem. They became much easier to deal with once you got access to super missiles and could just sort of wait for them to show their faces and then blow them to smithereens in a single shot.
Okay, so that time I just was not very good with my missiles.
Yeah, you must think about your missile technique.
Yes. So this time I will be more careful.
Yep. Be careful and deliberate, much like the wily Zoomer.
Oh.
Yeah, if you hold the shoulder button that corresponds with the direction you're facing, you'll just angle your gun up.
Okay. Whoop. Those things can't hurt me, right?
What things? The rippers, the ones that float back and forth.
Yeah.
They can hurt you. Everything in this game hurts you. It's a hostile alien planet. What kind of spooky game are you talking about? And, you know, like nothing can hurt you.
I didn't say nothing could hurt you. I just said that they couldn't hurt me because they were just like little platforms.
Yeah, Prime. Halls says that Prime is reasonably scary on the whole. That's just a continuation of the theme that's been going on from the beginning of the series. Metroid as a whole is supposed to spook you. You are supposed to be welcome to Spooktown.
But it's so bright and colorful.
Yeah, that's so you can see what the hell's going on.
Alright. I got your number this time. Wakey, wakey.
Now give him a minute. Remember, he can't start hurting him until his chest starts flashing.
I was not aware.
Yeah, those little pulsing purple things, that's energy.
Back up. Oops. Well, I just...
Yeah, you spent 2 missiles to get 6 missiles. Turn back on and give them business.
Okay, yeah, this
Now his
is...
chest is open, so you're doing all right.
Yeah. There we go. I didn't even blow his head off this time.
Yep, you bypass that phase entirely.
Woo!
And you know, as is traditional for beating a Metroid boss, you get a bunch of goodies.
Nice. Okay.
Now you have bombs.
Yes.
There's a whole new world of opportunities open to you.
Once I get past all these bats. Little bat fly things.
Yes. I'm referring back to my catalog of Metroid critter names. Those are Mellas.
Whoop! Oh yeah, they can hurt me.
Yeah.
I can't hurt them.
It's basically like think of a spiny lobster, but it can fly.
But it doesn't look spiny. It looks cute and friendly.
Well, I mean, you know, if you've ever gotten up close with an actual spiny lobster, they're not particularly spiny.
Okay, so just drop a weapon.
Drop a bomb.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we are. Don't trip over that zoomer.
I'm not gonna.
Please do not bully zoomers.
I don't bully zoomers, I shoot zoomers.
Well, I mean, that's just terminal bullying.
Okay, so now... Oh, the nippers will get me instead.
Yep.
Rippers. Save. Yes, please. And continue on to that other room that I couldn't get into just yet. I should be able to now. Yeah, so as far as my history with Metroid, I've played a little bit of Prime, and that's about it.
Did you ever finish Metroid Prime?
I did not.
Oof, boy. We gotta correct that sometime.
Well, I'm fine with I am fine with that.
Good.
Maybe we'll do that as a later one of these.
Yeah, we'll make a note of it.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to play. Okay,
so you
let's
said
check this map.
So you said you played a little bit of Metroid Prime, and that's about it. No other Metroids?
Nope.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
You were afraid of it?
Well, this at least it'll be a real education. You get to see a lot of things.
Hello?
Yep. A hidden tunnel. Yeah, get used to that. That's going to happen a whole lot in Super Metroid.
Yep. Okay. Now I saw there was a room on the map that I couldn't get to currently, so let's see if I can blow it open.
Yeah. Explosions.
Yes, I can.
Hey.
Freedom. Oop.
Yep.
Okay, so on sent. Yeah, that's.
Yep, bombs will propel you upward if they explode near you.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you're in some sort of fungal hallway.
Ew.
Yeah, these things that look like flying corn on the cob are called wavers.
The Galactic Federation is not very good at naming things, are they?
I like to imagine that these are just things that Samus came up with, and considering she has no backup here, and it's a completely hostile alien world.
And if it is in fact where she was from originally, then that actually kind of would make sense. Hello, beautiful energy.
Yeah. She probably, you know, is like running on maybe 2 hours worth of sleep at any given time in this game. So she's just like, what do I call this thing? It's a waver. Just chuck it in the thing and get on with her life. Ah, these guys have a move. Do you understand their move?
They block.
Yeah. You think you got anything that can get around their block? There you go.
Blow them up.
Halls also had Metroid Fusion, a game for the Game Boy Advance. It's easy to forget that Metroid Fusion existed. In my opinion, this is going to probably give some people dyspepsia when I say this. Metroid Fusion is not a good game. It suffers from the obvious problem, which is not really its fault per se, is that it's a Game Boy Advance game, so the sound chip is just not very good. But even that notwithstanding, Metroid Fusion's soundtrack is god-awful. The story doesn't make any sense. It introduces story elements that contributed to one of the worst video games ever, not just the worst Metroid game.
What am I looking at here?
These are the golden statues. This is an important landmark. Be sure to check back here every once in a while.
Okay.
Did you see the way that door was flashing, by the way?
Yeah.
That means that you have satisfied the arbitrary criteria for opening the door.
Not much right now. There's pretty much come in, okay, you're here. You can go now. You don't have anything you can do here. Yeah,
Fusion was an adequate exploration game. It was a miserable Metroid game. So, yeah, that's my hot take on Metroid Fusion.
It's hard to tell what you can go behind and what you have to go over.
Yeah, you just
try it.
Yeah, you just have to learn. We sort of breezed over it, but for anybody who hasn't played too many Metroid games, the little red pip up there above the word energy is an energy tank. Every time you collect an energy tank, you get 100 more units of health.
Is this a futile... Okay, no, it's not a futile effort.
Yeah, it is in fact a delicious bank full of goodies, but But don't let those little hoppy boys get you.
Yeah, stay far enough away. Oh, and they're just going that way. Last time they just hopped all at me.
Yeah.
Shame I've only got room for 15 missiles right now. Okay.
You will get more.
Yes.
A lot more. So many more.
Oh yeah, because it's already got 3 digits in there.
Yeah, in the original Metroid, the maximum number of missiles, I believe, was 255, because that's the largest 8-bit number you can put together. This is a bigger one, but we're not going all the way up to, you know, a 16-bit number. We're just gonna, you know, we're gonna go into the triple digits to stay there. Now, here's an important detail. You see that? Did you see how that Ripper had a jet?
Yeah.
That's because it's a Ripper 2.
Recolors.
It also has a slightly different sprite. Yeah, the dreaded Cyber Ripper. Hey, look! What do you bet that guy's called?
Annoying.
Yeah, they hit surprisingly hard too. That guy that was hopping sideways along the ceiling is called a side hopper.
Creative.
Yeah, these are all names that are carried over from the NES era, so you know, don't sass me too much. These little guys with the googly eyes that move like zoomers are called Zeelas.
Grab that health and keep on going. Yay, another map.
Yeah, time to stick your arm in this machine. It's a good thing it's covered with a gun.
Okay, let's see. So now we're in Brinstar. I've heard of this.
Yep.
I know this place.
Yep,
I've played me Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
What?
See, you do have a little bit of Metroid knowledge.
Very little.
Yeah, Brinstar was in Smeesh for the 64 as well as Super Smash Bros.
Coming for
Melee.
Me. Ooh, big health. I'll take it. Alright, let's see what is over here. Looks like there's an item somewhere this way, and holes in the floor. Great.
Yeah, those crumbling blocks do not reveal themselves until you step on them. You're going to be cursing their name a lot because they're a pretty popular way for Metroid to set you back or cause you to have to think creatively about getting around a problem. This Super Mario pipe is an enemy generator. It's just going to keep spitting out bad guys at you, which means it's a great way to...
Oh, no.
Yeah, to accumulate energy. So, do you have a way, maybe, to go fast?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get down.
We have a question mark in the chat. Tiakal,
Whoa.
I cannot read your mind. Reveal your secrets.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Oh, but I...
Right, so the gates started coming down when you got close to them, which means that you're going to have to reset the room.
Yeah, okay. Okay, leave room, come back in.
Going on holiday to France is a pretty good reason to remember something. I hope you did do something in France besides play your Game Boy. It's a really nice place.
Sounds like my holidays as a kid. So yeah, we're going somewhere, but you know what? I'm playing my Pokemon instead.
Don't do that.
No! I like my Pokemon.
I mean, you're allowed to play Pokemon, but please do something other than play Pokemon.
I'm not fast enough.
Yeah, so,
Come back later.
Yeah. Yeah, in Metroid, you're definitely encouraged to just go try something else for a little while. Tia is cheating on us with a different chat. We are crushed. We'll never recover from this. Our relationship is just irreparably damaged.
How? Now we're all good.
You got a side Super Metroid stream going on? Ooh boy, everything's pulsating. Now, did you notice what happened when you did that?
It got darker.
Yes.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm okay.
You drove to France, so I'm guessing that you already live across the Atlantic from us. In which case, thank you for spending some of your precious fern or time hanging out with us.
Missile reload, so not an actual item or anything.
Yeah, this is an ammunition station.
Is there anything in here?
Good question.
Whoop. Oh, it'll even throw you when you're big.
Yes. When you are large.
Then, if there's anything in here, it's hidden very well from my newbie abilities.
You'll find abilities as you progress that make searching rooms much easier, so...
Yeah, it's like the bombs that take care of the whole screen and things.
Power bombs, yes. So you played at least that far in Metroid Prime.
No, I've watched people play this one. And I have watched other LPs of other games, so I'm familiar with what the.
Eventually, we're going to get to a completely blind run for you.
One of these days we'll
Did
find.
you use that save room, by the way?
What save room?
The one that says S?
I believe I did, but you know what? Let's go make sure.
You're a friend from the UK. That's nice to hear.
Well, you're up very late watching us. Thank you.
I've been there. Nice place. People were friendly.
Ah, okay. No, I had not been to this room.
Had haggis on a little bridge. A restaurant that was on a little bridge, rather. Spanning... I think it was the Thames? Not sure if you're from London. That's mostly where I'm familiar with in the UK.
You've been to other places. Your grandpa took you around.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to other places. I've been to Scotland and Wales and whatnot, but I'm most familiar with jolly old.
That's more familiar than I am.
Yeah, we gotta get you over there sometime.
You gotta get me out of the country at least once.
Yep.
Most we've done is we went to Hawaii earlier last year, and that was a wonderful trip.
Yeah. Yep, you found a lot of Rios. Now you found a hole.
Bum 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 bum.
Yep.
Okay, that's...
It's certainly suspicious, isn't it?
I'm gonna be coming up from below, I believe. It's sort of hard to shoot but not run.
Well, like I said, if you use the shoulder buttons to angle your gun, you can stand still and...
Oh, shoulder buttons. Okay, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
People definitely know you for more than football and Oasis. Manchester is a big deal. There's a great big...
Whoa. He's stuck.
Yeah, that Rio's having a bit of a time. He's got his little grabby hands going. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Yeah.
I got him. So that I definitely can't do anything with yet.
Actually, in a previous life halls, I used to work with some people from Manchester. There is a rubber manufacturing plant near there in Oldham, and some of the workers were from Manchester, and I corresponded with them quite frequently.
Oop. More missiles. Okay. So let's see if I can...
Ah, you've discovered a thing. What's going on with them blocks?
Okay.
Certainly look a little funny, don't they?
Yeah.
Aha!
That one was pretty easy to figure out.
Mm-hmm. It shows a statue.
What's she hiding? The charge beam!
Yeah. What do you think it does?
I suspect I can charge it.
Yeah. Yep. So there's a second function that they don't describe, and you sort of have to figure out on your own. So I'm going to see if you can figure it out, and then if you've gone a long enough time without,
Whoop,
I'll let you know.
Let's see.
A green door. Holy smokes!
Okay, so green, that does not open the green door.
Yeah, I'm going to save you a little bit of heartache. You don't have the tool to open green doors yet.
Can I open that other door with the charge beam?
That one was orange, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
The charge beam its use is purely offensive. It is not a utility item at all. You get better at killing.
Okay.
It's very straightforward in that respect.
So there's allegedly something over here.
There's a side hopper. Yeah, by the way, you have 50 health left.
Oh, now I have a little more.
You have a nice amount of health left, actually. A very nice amount.
Rude.
Yeah.
My husband, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, come on. You know that everybody who reads that number these days at least thinks it.
Yeah. Okay, so... not sure how to get there. Except for maybe a lot of jumping. So... let's check. Oh, nothing on the map.
The charge beam bringing things to you was something that was brainchilded by Metroid Prime. That's correct. So yeah, you can't vacuum things up if you hold down your fire button.
Shoot. Okay, so how do I get to that door?
I'll tell you that you may not want to worry too much about that door right now, but I mean, I'll note that you haven't dropped any bombs to see if there are any special blocks above it.
Okay. Seems like no. And is it just any kind of attack that can break floors, or?
It depends. Some floor blocks will have a little symbol on them that say, "Hey, I need a specific
the other way out
thing."
is down.
Well, not necessarily. There is a mechanic in this game that a lot of people use to get around, called wall jumping.
Really?
Yeah. And the way it works is it requires a little bit of practice. The first step is you must somersault, as you did. The second step is that when you are touching a wall while somersaulting, you must press in the direction opposite the wall and jump again.
This might be something to practice in off hours.
You're gonna need to use it eventually, so...
Yeah, but I mean, like, not when we're streaming.
Well, this door also, I believe that you don't even have a way to get through those blocks up there, so you probably just need to find a different route for right now.
Alright, so let's just get out of here and go.
Yeah. If you're very practiced at wall jumping in this game, the physics are just generous enough that you can actually jump continuously up the same wall.
Those look like those are for swinging later, right?
Good guess. Yes, there is a grappling beam.
Okay, like I said, it's not a guess. I know some things.
Yeah. You may consider spending a little bit of time at the enemy dispenser to get some more health back, because if you notice, you're feeling a little sickly. You're a sad Samus. A Sadmus.
You gotta be pretty close to it to make them spawn.
Yeah. Yeah. You just sort of get your goodie. It's not going to come back until you take the thing.
They're literally here just for healing and refreshing.
Pretty much. I mean, also to be a hazard, but the implicit use of them is, yes, if you are feeling down, you can get you some Energon goodies from this pipe.
Right, if only one spawns at a time and drops one item at a time, it seems pretty clearly meant for that.
Yeah, generally.
So we get 5. Ones are 5, big ones are 20.
Yes, and now you are full.
Yes.
Welcome back to the land of the living. Yeah, it's very...
My technique of rubbing my face against things is damaging for health.
Yeah. I mean, as you can see, side hoppers are pretty vicious for this area. You've taken 3 hits from them, and you're already...
Yikes.
You've already almost exhausted that entire energy tank.
Okay, we get kind of a little bit more. There we go.
Yeah, you can get a lot of height out of your jump if you just hold the button.
Refill.
Yeah, one thing that Metroid, or Super Metroid rather, is pretty polite about, due to the improved power of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System console, is when you are full on other consumable items, you will get energy instead of missiles. That enemy right there is another kind of space pirate. This one is called, for some reason, a key hunter.
Whoa.
They're pretty nasty. They do a decent amount of damage, they're quick, and if you knock their wings off, they'll start hopping around, and you didn't see it, but they will spit globs of acid at you.
Ugh.
Yep. It's a tough world here on Zebes.
Oh, and you can hit things that are out of sight. That's nice. Okay, so I'm allowed to pass.
Yes, jump on up in there.
Throw yourself upwards.
Hey, look!
Into a boss!
Yeah. Here's one of the mini-bosses of Brinstar. This guy is called the Spore Spawn, and you must feed him. Yeah, you can avoid his chin by curling into a ball. There you go. And the little spores will... yep. Oh, that's a rude place for him to open. You need probably something a little tougher than your beam.
Yeah.
So you've seen basically everything there is to see about this boss. He just sort of waves himself back and forth and tries to smash you with his face. Oh, you got 2 shots in. That's good. That's an important technique for going fast on Spore Spawn.
Oh, I'm good at the mashing.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah, he just does these figure eights, tries to bash you, opens up every once in a while to make sure you're still here, and then you shoot him, and you hurt him. He goes a little faster.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. He is a big green mother from outer space. Thank you for coming with me on that, Holmes. Fortunately, he does not have a way to hold a gun.
I get the references.
Yeah, thank you for coming along with the both of us. Oh, you're making him mad. He's dancing a little faster now.
Give me that. Not that I really need it, but... stop doing it so high up.
He's not gonna.
Ooh.
Oh, he's kicked it into high gear. He's nearing the climax of his number.
I
think if I edit this for YouTube, I may, well, no, that'll get the video copyright struck, but it would be pretty funny to put that bit over this boss fight.
Yes, it would, but it would also absolutely get us in trouble.
Yeah, well, I mean, they'd take the audio off it because YouTube would rather sponsor white supremacists and people who take photos of dead bodies than, people doing cash video gaming.
Yeah.
Here's me throwing shade on the corporations. Fight the power. Yeah. He's getting a little overripe, don't you think?
Yeah. I think we've overwatered him.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you've definitely dispensed too much of something into him. And now Spore Spawn is dead.
Ooh, I can stand on him and there's something up.
Yeah, there's a hole in the top of the room.
There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the top of the room.
It doesn't quite scan, does it?
No.
And you got to that this time before I did, so well done. Usually I'm the one who makes that stupid-ass reference in these videos.
Oh.
Ah,
oh no!
Secret passage to parts unknown.
Shoot down!
Yeah.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Super missiles.
Hey, you got a thing.
Does that mean I can open green doors now?
Well, the tip of the super missile is green.
Yeah. And then to get to them, press that twice. That means I'm going to be shooting them accidentally a whole lot.
It happens. You'll get used to this eventually.
Yeah.
Where's the lie? The lie is nowhere and everywhere.
We tell no lies. Oh man, there's a lot of them.
One of us always tells the truth and one of us always lies.
Oh.
you woke those boys up. What's going on?
I didn't need the health, but I'll take it. And super missiles drop at the same way as regular missiles?
Yes, you must defeat enemies to get more super missiles. See, there's one of those blocks I was talking about. You gotta shoot it with a super missile to open it. You may just want to...
Yeah. Okay. And now, regular.
Yep. And here we are again.
Yes.
Do you remember where the super missile door was?
hold on. First thing I gotta shoot this thing.
You must take revenge on that Rio for touching you.
Yes, and get some health back. Okay, so let's see. Super missile door, was it down? Or was it up?
Well, you're pretty close to finding out.
Yep. Yes. I can remember things. Hopefully I don't need more super missiles.
You always need more super missiles, but you'll get more.
Yeah, this is pretty. Whoa! What the heck are these things? They look like little cats or something.
Yeah,
Okay, no, they're sort of like grasshoppers.
Yeah, those are those are Zebos.
Zebaho?
Zebos. And
okay.
they are here to bite you. Actually, I'm sorry. Zebos are in a different area. They have the same behavior. Those are Gigas.
Gigas.
Yeah, they have a little anglerfish-like dongle on their head and big old bitey teeth.
Well, okay.
They're here to ruin your day.
Ooh, there's spikes on the ceiling.
Yeah, but I don't think they can harm you. I think they're just for show.
Okay.
Yeah. Watch out for Gigas.
This isn't last week's stream. This is not Mega Man. Whoop! Oh, they will dip at you.
Yeah, they sort of swoop out and then come back up.
Okay. I know these things.
Shutter.
But he's having a time.
He's back and he wants you. Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trading places.
A cactus.
Oh, that's bad.
Those guys were actually in Metroid Prime in a couple of areas. Only in Metroid Prime, for some reason, their spines homed in on you. Very rude.
Okay, those are bad spikes.
Yeah, the ones that are undulating menacingly are definitely bad spikes. You can tell because they're doing a sinister, salacious dance.
What am I going to have to do with those? Whoop! I was too close to jump.
Yeah, you gotta... Don't touch cactus.
Is there something to blow up here?
No.
No.
Well, it's a long straightaway.
I'm gonna have to run it.
Probably. Put your feet on.
Woo!
There you go.
Yeah! I'm getting the hang of things. Kinda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
Ooh.
Now
That
we've
needs a
moved.
high jump.
Yeah, we've moved into another sector of Brinstar.
Oh, sneaky.
And there's new music.
Can't really tell right now.
Yeah, the music here is supposed to be slightly evocative of a heartbeat. Or sort of a
Whoop.
low thrum.
What?
Yeah, that guy is, he's a vampire. He's gonna get you. Yeah. You can either shoot them with missiles, or if they're clinging to you, dropping a bomb and then staying on it will blow them up.
Oh, that is a new thing.
Yeah, not something you can do
Yeah.
right now.
So nothing over here. So guess I'll go back up. I'm not sure where to go then.
I'm pretty sure you can jump up there. Maybe. Nope, I must be thinking of something else. So yeah, you're gonna have to use the tools you've got to look around a little bit more.
Okay,
Welcome to the Metroid concept. You get a thing, and then you rub that thing
Okay, well
on
there's
other
some
things.
rooms over there. I can't get into that one that's sort of in the middle right now because I need the... I'm guessing that's the room clearing bomb.
Yeah.
But I might be able to get into the ones in the upper
It's a
corner.
possibility.
It's a shame there's so many hidden rooms. Whoop. Oh, and yeah, there was no way I was avoiding any of those.
Yeah. The Thinky Cactus is a rude boy. He's not here to be your friend. He's here to be an enemy. It's dark times for you, etc.
Is this one of the earlier games that let you control how high you can jump, or
no.
is that a standard?
Yeah, being able to control how high you jump is, I mean, it's not even the original Metroid, just the first game to do that. It was probably Mighty Bomb Jack, which is an awful game that no one should play. Trap.
Oh no. So...
Now you must use your deductive reasoning skills.
Let's see. So that doesn't shake enough to get them through.
No. You may be able to glitch this by angling your arm up and just jumping up and shooting. No, okay, I'm thinking of something else, I suppose.
Yeah.
Try doing it with one of your regular missiles. Nope. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm stuck here. So there's got to be a way to progress then.
There must be, otherwise this is going to be a real short stream.
Yep.
We say, having already gone for 61 minutes. Speaking of that time figure, thank you for everybody who's still here for sticking with us for that long.
Whoa, whoa, they go through the floor.
Yeah,
Wrong buttons.
don't worry. By the time this is over, you will know the controls or you will not finish the game.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, there are plenty of games that you can just sort of bungle your way through. Super Metroid technically is also one of them. You have to be a very clever bungler to be able to do that.
Okay. So, I definitely don't have the up to go up. And I definitely need to practice at this wall jumping thing.
Yeah. Again, not using the thumbstick is going to be very important for that because it's just not precise enough.
I'm gonna have to practice with that. So there's got to be something down this way then.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there? Whoop. Whoop, no.
You fool, you've fallen directly into their trap.
Not that. Whoop. Maybe here? Try different walls.
Mm-hmm. You have unlimited bombs. If you would like to see a fun trick, charge up your beam all the way, and then curl into a ball.
Whoop!
You spit out 5 bombs.
Oh my.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah. Shame it didn't do anything there.
Yeah. Remember, he is invulnerable to regular bullet.
Only by. Oh!
Yeah, you need to defend yourself. He's eating you.
I know, I am attempting to. Okay, he's off. And I've found the way now.
Yeah.
Thank you, vampire. I guess I killed him too quickly the last time.
Uh-oh, you...
Oh no.
It's Ripper Town.
Bad place. And water.
Some agua. So you've learned a thing about water.
Yes.
Water really hoses your ability to run and jump.
No kidding.
There you go.
Whoop! Goodbye.
Yeah, he was a little bit too eager there and just windmill slammed himself directly into those spikes. Aha! A Worman. The spike.
I saw it.
You cannot harm Worman. He is too powerful.
Whoop.
And he is going to drag you into spikes.
Up, jump. Oh
And
dear.
you're dead.
Yeah. Oh, when was the last time I saved?
I really hope it wasn't before Spore Spawn.
I think it was.
Oh boy.
I haven't seen a save point since then. I went straight up, so...
Here we are in Brainstar.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
good. Well,
because there wasn't a save point anywhere in between there and where I was. That is unfortunate.
yeah.
I thought this game was generally pretty generous when it came to save points.
It's generous compared to its predecessor. This is still a game that expects you to be aware of your capabilities and be respectful of your surroundings.
I wasn't expecting to get stuck.
Yeah, well.
Okay, so let's do this again. At least I got a better grip on things now. I say as I get slammed by those guys.
Yeah, Rios are, they're just generally a sort of a challenge at this point in the game. They take 3 regular shots, they move fairly fast, so they're a little bit tough to tag with missiles. They're supposed to be obnoxious and deadly. Everything in this game is supposed to be obnoxious and deadly, it's just a matter of degrees.
Yep. Okay, just gonna get y'all down here. Do your thing. I'm going this way. Okay, we're back here.
When I was young, I didn't think about it so much, but now that I am an old fart and have, you know, complaints and things like that, all I can think about, well, not all, but most of the things I can think about when I look at sort of central brainstar here is my allergies would just be completely unsurvivable in an environment like this. I mean, I can't even imagine the spore count in this room.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's a room over there.
Yeah.
But
you're not allowed to go there.
Nope. I'll come back out after I kill all these guys. Oh. No one came after me.
Hippity hoppity.
Whoa.
Here comes the acidy. Also knows the acid does a ton of damage.
Yeah. Okay. I know you're gonna come out. There we go. At least I can heal up from that. Ah, there's where they hid the save point.
You mean in the clearly labeled room?
Oh, it wasn't on the screen first. Okay. So, I would have saved myself a little bit of time, but not all that much in the long and short of things, I don't think.
Yeah, it is a time-honored and story tradition in games of this manner that you have to dehumanize yourself and face to backtracking.
Whew.
You may want to consider using some of these 20 missiles on these guys.
Alright. Whoop. Whoa.
Yeah, see how they just blow the hell up? Isn't that nice?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go do a little bit of grinding on that,
Just remember when you come back to not get your ass kicked again.
I know.
Step 1, recover health. Step 2, retain health.
I'm not good at that, though.
I mean, you know, there's mechanisms in place and just...
The nice thing is it seems like these don't drop things you don't really need.
Yeah, that was gone over a little bit, but yes, as long as you are full up on missiles, power bombs, things of that nature, they're not going to drop things that are not health.
Which is nice.
They'll either drop nothing or they'll drop health.
Come on. There's one more of those big ones. That's not one of the big ones. Oh well. That one didn't give me anything at all. At least it's nice and quick.
Yeah. We get to listen to the nice Central Burnstar music.
Okay.
And those good strings. Yep. Yeah, one missile to any part of their body, and key hunters just, they go off like the 4th of July. Or, Alright, are you ready to watch to watch Little Shop of Horrors again?
Yes. I actually haven't seen the movie.
It's pretty good.
I love from Rick Moranis, so I'm not surprised.
I mean, you're more into musicals than I am, so you've probably seen the musical, right?
No, actually.
Okay.
I think it's predicted it might come next year. I'm not sure.
How about that?
If it does, we are seeing it.
Well,
I am seeing it. I won't make you, but...
Well, I mean, I'm down for a carnivorous space plant. You know, musicals, there's a difference between Cats and Little Shop of Horrors, in that one is fun and not up its own ass.
Part of the reason we're on such a musical thing today is that we did just see Les Mis this weekend, which was fantastic.
I mean, I I was more on a Little Shop of Horrors thing because this is nakedly Audrey 2. It's like we have a rude green nude Audrey 2 here.
Well, I did drag him to see a musical this weekend, and we had a good time.
You didn't really have to drag me to see a musical that's based on one of my favorite books.
Weirdo.
I'm compelled to ask about your thought process.
It's a big and it's an old book.
Yeah.
Oh,
so is, for example, The Lord of the Rings, and people still seem to like that.
But it's older. Well, keep having the wrong things on.
A, what's your point? And B, please think about your ammunition.
Oh.
Only the Singleton missile.
Oh well. I mean, this is a pretty easy boss, so it's not too bad doing it again.
Yeah.
And now I have a save point I can just sort of run off to afterwards.
Yeah.
And this is a nice little hidey hole here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Spore Spawn is very permissive. This is a boss that largely exists to train you about positioning and timing more than about, do you have reflexes, are we checking how many E-tanks you've got, etc.
I mean, even just you stay in this corner in a little ball and not even the spores will hit you.
The spores can sometimes get you in that corner.
It seems like their falling pattern from this side will just miss you.
Yeah. I say can, it's not very common.
Yeah. Okay. Give me my stuff. There we go. Not up to full heal. Okay, let's check the map and see. Okay, so there wasn't... I didn't remember what was up from here.
A door is up from here.
Was it progress or was it items? It
yes.
was... Thank you. Ah, right. Falling down.
Yeah, this is the wrinkle, is that you can't just go back into Spore Spawn's room.
That's fine. I'm still pretty close to the save point, so...
Just have to find your way back.
Yep. Instead of shoving for progress. Okay. Oh, he bit me.
Yeah, they're ferocious.
All right, I forgot. This is funny, those things falling from the ceiling. And you're like, what just happened?
Mm-hmm. What's going on here? Hang on a minute.
Okay. All right, needed to...
You don't have to reveal the block if you know it's already there. But you do have to aim.
I know. Oh, he's having a time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they will always attempt to dive towards you, but if that brings them into collision with a wall, that can sometimes give them trouble.
Okay, let's get back up here. All the way up.
Yeah.
It's a long trek back.
Kicked in the head by a side hopper.
Now, does saving replenish you?
I'm sorry?
Does saving replenish?
No.
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 That hardly seems fair.
It is considerably more fair than the password system from the original Metroid.
I remember discussing that one.
Yes, and since some people may not know about that, in the original Metroid, regardless of how many energy tanks you collected, every time you started the game, if you were at the beginning of the game, if you had collected 6 energy tanks and had 699 health sitting around, if you entered your password and started up the game, you began with 30 health. 3-0. So, you could be KO'd in about 2 hits and had to slowly accumulate more health. Original Metroid was not a very kind game.
Nintendo hard. The phrase exists for a reason.
That, I think, may have been a programming error, because I'm pretty sure they could have preserved at least, hey, just set their energy to full. But, oh well.
Whoop. Right.
Dropped into the Rio hole. The Rio Grande.
Okay.
Do you think this is sand? Is that Duran Duran reference going to go anywhere?
No.
Yeah, this is clearly not sand. This is all just gross fungus. Oh boy, I don't think you've even grabbed the charge beam then. If you had to pick this missile back up.
Oh yeah, probably didn't.
Get to the charge beam. It's important. It's right there.
Right. Now let's go do this whole game without the charge beam. We can do this. This is a good plan.
I mean, you can. There's nothing necessarily obliging you to get the charge beam. It's just a very useful item.
Yeah. No, that was just me rushing to catch up to where I was. Okay. Let's see. No, I can't get in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that was where I was... Bit me.
Yes, it did. They're famous for it. They got big old choppers. You're just gonna play Matador with the,
Olay! It's getting me back, a couple of things I needed.
Yep.
Okay. Wanted to check the map. Okay, so yeah, I just can't get into that room. Either of those rooms yet. I need whatever the yellow is.
Yep.
Wait.
There he goes. Watch me swoosh on into Samus's face. You got him that time.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's a decent zing, I suppose, Halls. The thing is, they do specifically mention desert sands and dusty lands, and I don't know if there's so much of that in Brazil, what with all the rainforest and whatnot.
Okay. Speed. Nope.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything is fine.
Stick to your
How
guns.
are you? Okay. Now let's try this again. Whoop.
Yeah, in Hull's honor, if I ever open a restaurant that serves Latin American food, I'm gonna name it Rio Grande. Ah, it's that fella, the one from the last stream. Welcome back. You've missed.
Hey, Dammy.
Yeah, you've missed not a whole lot. We're still in the early part of the game. We've just reached Lower Brinstar, which is characterized by this weird pulsating pillar and the Ripper Gallery. We fought 2 or 3 bosses, one of which was sort of a story boss that didn't really have any bearing on how our progress went. One of which was from Little Shop of Horrors. And we had to refight it because Max got the crap beaten out of her.
And there was not a save point in quite some time.
However, there is this energy recharge station.
Yes.
So, to answer your question, that's how you get your full health back.
Okay.
Is you find an energy station.
Oh god, okay, so we're almost back to where I was with the nasty and...
Yeah. This is where you must think about your ninja technique.
Oh man, running and jumping is very difficult. Using 2 buttons on the same side. You have to use the thin side of your thumb to hit both of them.
Yeah, it helps if you have immense ogre paws like me and can get 1 thumb onto 2 buttons.
Okay, we're just gonna do this with 2 hands.
Yeah, I mean, changing your grip is entirely
2
legitimate.
fingers.
People do it with swords all the time. You know, controllers aren't any better or worse than that. All right.
Okay.
So, yeah, my first recommendation is snipe that cactus.
I'm going to assume it's dead now.
It's a decent guess.
Okay, so what should I do about this thing so I don't die again? I have
Well,
full life.
One thing you might want to consider is that there is something in your field of vision right now that looks a little bit out of sorts.
Oh, but
This is where
No.
this is where wall jumping comes in handy.
yeah, well, it doesn't work for me now.
Anyway, just put a pin in that. We'll come back to it.
Okay, so
So,
how to safely get by this guy?
yeah. So what you have to do is you have to be aware that if you get close to him, he will reach out and grab you. Abracadabra.
Okay, so and I can't hurt him.
Correct. He is a perfect immortal machine.
Okay, so
So you must time your jump. I wouldn't try to clear this all in one go, but you can give it a shot. Okay, so you've at least escaped the hell dimension.
Yeah.
You just have to get onto that block and then out.
okay, and that was the thing that killed me last time. So I'm in a better place now.
Yeah.
Okay, what is up here? Nothing I can do about it.
Something cool, but it's not for you.
Later.
Because you'll...
Oh god, another one of them.
Yeah. This one is going to require you to, once you get across, to evade his grasp. Must be... Oh my goodness, you just dunked yourself right in there.
Oh god, how do I get out?
Hold the jump button, don't mash it.
I'm holding the jump button. It's okay. There it goes. I was holding it, and he just kept pulling me back in.
Demo, go carefully, please. Hollow Knight owes a lot to this game. Hey, look, a tube.
Oh, am I in a new area now? Is that what that sign means?
You were very briefly in a new area.
Ah, very short area.
Yeah.
I'm learning how to find things. I swear I didn't know there was anything there. I just know how this goes. Oh!
Yeah, unfortunately for you, getting into the Satan statue here is a little bit...
Yeah.
A little
I know
bit
people
outside
can
your
do
grasp
it.
right here. There are a couple of techniques to get in there to sequence break, but...
I know. Like, you can use just a ton of bomb jumps, right?
Yes. There's also a wall jump to do. Hey, we're in a new area. Welcome to Norfair.
Am I supposed to be in Norfair now?
Yes, you are supposed to be in Norfair now.
Okay.
If you notice, you're not being melted because you're not in one of the super hot areas of Norfair.
Now
This
I
is
am.
a super hot area. Welcome.
I know when to turn around.
Yeah, it's when you start losing health.
Is this
Yeah.
a super hot area, or is this a save point? Because I could really use one of those.
It's neither. It's a hallway.
Gotta run. It's a running hallway. Whoop. Oh, I need the super run.
Well,
Or I need to blow part of the floor up somehow.
yeah, I mean, you know, may as well take a little time since you're trapped here.
There we go.
Aha! Alright.
Look at that guy going up there at the top. He wants to get me.
Yeah. That guy has the same behavior as a zoomer, but he's not a zoomer. Note that he has 3 eyes and appears to be made of fire. That's because he has 3 eyes and is made of fire. This is called a nova.
See, that's actually a good name.
Yeah. A save
There we
point.
go.
Good thing, too, because you are about 5 steps away from dead.
Yeah. Now I'm saved at 5 steps away from dead.
Correct. But, you know, it's a thing to come back to. If you're desperate, you can go back and just punch novas for a
Yeah.
while.
What is in here? Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Remember, these guys are vulnerable to missiles.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'll come back in a moment.
It's time to go all Atro.
I thought they were only vulnerable to...
Once they're on you, it's a little bit trickier. But if you can hit them from a distance, missiles will kill them.
Where are you? There we go.
Yep. It's a pitiful little death yip. Uh-oh. What are we gonna do about this? Nothing. Joke's on you.
Not a damn thing.
Metroid.
So I guess I need to go down in that room.
Could be. Deep into the core of the planet.
I'm glad you're enjoying our 80s references.
Yeah,
The 80s was an awesome time that I didn't really experience. Because I was, like, 4 by the time they were done.
I am 2 years Max's senior, so I remember a little bit of the 80s.
He remembers the good things, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Transformers.
Yeah, I had to learn about all the awful things. Hey, you're getting melted again.
Oh, why is everything terrible? So where am I supposed to go without... I just have to get melted?
Well, I saw a red door.
Can I open red doors?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You've been able to open red doors since your first missile tank.
Right. I forgot. It's the orange ones I can't open yet.
Yes. Sweet sassy molassy.
Delicious life.
Now you have 299 health.
Nice.
Slightly less likely to be savagely owned by, just wandering, brainless monsters. You just have to watch out for the wandering, brainful monsters.
Whoop.
Ah.
Whoop. Brain damage.
Yeah. That's what the helmet's for.
Yeah. Always wear your helmets, folks.
That's a decent question, Damo or Dammy. I suppose
Dammy.
it's okay. It's Dammy. So I'll try and adhere to that from here on out. Metroidvania. Yes, Hall's beat me to it. Metroidvania is a term that that arose as a name for this genre of game. It was coined in response to the game of the game Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which used this method of exploration, where you went to a place and got a thing that helped you explore more of a place. It had a map. Yeah. So when somebody calls a Metroid a Metroidvania, you can turn your nose up at them because they're a scrub.
Okay, some doors closed.
Now, what have you done in the past to force steel doors to open? What does Samus love to do?
Blow things up.
Correct.
Ah, there we go.
Samus just loves to exterminate the locals.
Okay, there we go.
Samus is a very violent woman.
My kind of girl.
And that's fine, I suppose.
Okay, so...
I would suggest saving before you start going on any adventures.
Yeah, well, save point's right here. So I can do that. Okay. So now, where was the place I couldn't get to because I couldn't jump?
Yeah. It's good thinking, because really, you've basically exhausted what options you've got for Norfair right now. Everywhere else will turn you into a crispy critter.
Yeah, and with only 300 health, that is not nearly enough for Norfair.
See, the thing, Dammy, is that the journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. So too must your journey from being a scrub to not a scrub begin with understanding the difference between a Metroid game and a Metroidvania. So congratulations, you have begun a journey.
Because not all Metroids are Metroidvanias as well. You got Metroid Prime, which I don't believe falls into that category.
Well, Metroids don't fall into the Metroidvania category in any regard because they're Metroids, not Metroidvanias. But Metroid Prime is still very much a Metroid game. There's a map, and you have to get power-ups to take you to places that you couldn't get to before.
I thought that the term generally referred to 2D platformers like these, though, as far as Metroidvania goes.
Sort of. I mean, in everything except the fact that it's 2D, Metroid is very much a... Hey, you know what I bet you could do? Is get into that Satan mouth.
Yeah, great idea.
Go to Satan. It'll be great.
Yeah, sure. Let me just try this. I mean, that's the final boss, isn't it?
What?
No, it's
How are you gonna get to the final boss with the high jump boots? It's just a creepy statue. You're on an alien planet. They have creepy statuary. We found some sort of facility.
Stuff. There we go. There's the hole. Metroid is a big old game of find the hole. I gotta kill it.
Yep.
Kill everything. It's the Samus way. What?
Ah. The other Samus way is blowing holes in things until you get what you want.
Mm-hmm. Samus has a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not going to apologize for the things that I say.
Oh my god, come on.
Just-
I'm having a time here.
Yeah. You know what you should do? Jump and shoot.
I'm doing that. They were dodging. Dodgy mofos. This seems like a place to go. It's right in the middle.
Yeah, the bale's a gob, but that's a good way to put it. Thank you, Halls. Scans well. It's a good pun. I'll sign off on that.
Yeah. I approve of a balls. I approve of that.
Yeah, we'll stamp that.
Yep.
Keep sending those across my desk. You're going places, kid.
Yeah.
Give me pictures of Spider-Man.
Let me tell you something about Chachi. If you do not know, Halls, is that Chachi likes him some puns.
More specifically, I like to use puns to torture people.
He does. He really does. You don't want to know what happened with a former coworker.
Yeah, it was real good. Sarah was as though she's passed on. Sarah is a real literary type, even more so than myself.
Whoa, why are there suddenly 4 of them?
Because there were always 4 of them.
I must have been hitting them off screen.
Yeah, they came at you in a nice orderly queue the first time. This time you just interrupted their Black Panther party and you had to fight back.
A hole in the ground.
She's a real literary type, so I got her with this one. I said, Sarah, do you know what I did the other day? I went to the library and I asked him about a book because I wanted to learn some things about psychology. She said, "Do you have any book? Do you have a book about Schrodinger's cat or Pavlov's dog?" And the librarian says, "You know, that rings a bell, but I'm not sure if it's here." And Sarah thought that through this anecdote I was dead serious, and her mouth opened, and her eyes opened wide, and she said, "You jerk." Because she wanted to know what the book was. Also, congratulations on beating Kraid. That was great.
Yeah, I didn't even see him.
Yeah, there he goes.
No, I know that's BS.
Yeah.
But I'm full. Okay, so I'm full up on
And you're full on energy.
health. Whoop.
And
Oh,
almost
not
full
you.
on missiles.
Okay, just gonna. Whoop.
Yeah, watch out for spikes. And look at this poor sap. Someone else in power armor got this far.
Ooh. Whoop.
Yeah, watch out.
Yikes.
Yeah, the eye. The all-seeing, angry eye. Yeah, 3 missiles will do him.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back and get some more of that health back. Because, yowza.
Yeah, the spikes do serve the dual purpose of they harm you and they cause you to rocket around, because taking damage causes Samus to sort of fly all over the place for some reason. Yeah, I see the chat is appreciating that pun about as much as I expected, which is that I think they probably wish I was dead. To which I must say,
This is what I live with. Damn it!
every day.
A new day, a new bad joke.
I mean, not every day.
Most days. Okay, now I definitely have all my stuff back. Whoa, he spawned under me.
Yeah, he'll do that. He's back and he wants you.
Okay.
Ah, nice shot.
Whoa, oh, damn it.
You're probably just gonna have to live with that 15 damage.
Yeah. Whoop. Oh, Jesus. That hurts so bad.
It does a bit. Then, Tia, you are a person of wealth and taste, I can tell. Now, Max, are you ready for some football?
I'm ready to shoot a dude in a belly button. Or an eyeball.
Yeah, for people who didn't play the original Metroid, this is not how big Kraid used to be. This was a real oh shit moment for a young Chachi back in the day.
Only when open mouth.
Correct.
Whoa.
Yeah, in the original Metroid, Kraid was slightly taller than Samus. In Super Metroid, Kraid has been eating his Wheaties, as it were.
Oh no.
Insta-scran. Very nice.
Whoa, wow, I got major ups.
Yep.
Whoop.
Yeah, and you can stand on his belly spikes. That's fairly important. Things to understand about Kraid, he will not open his mouth in this phase unless you shoot him with something. So, be aware of that.
Whoa. Whoa, no, the belly button got me. Whoa, I used the wrong thing to shoot. Come on, get up there.
Ah, the move! Now you have learned. Use your beam to open his face hole, and then missile his face hole. The little sickle claws flying around like it's a Castlevania game.
There we go.
Kraid defeated.
Whoop.
Watch out for spikes.
Woo! He's a big boy.
Yeah, Kraid was a large lad, and now he's gone.
Again.
Yes, again.
For the last time.
Absolutely. No more Kraid.
And now, various suit.
Yes.
This is good.
Yes, Halls, that is true. In Zero Mission, Kraid was this large because, well,
What?
the GBA is a
Oh.
32-bit system. Yeah.
Get equipped with.
Yeah, the various suit is the thing that you needed to survive.
In the
There weren't really hot rooms in the original Metroid, as far as I can recall, because I haven't played it in a long time. But it reduced damage that you took. Varia is a mistranslation of the word barrier. In this game, the Varia suit reduces the damage you take, and it makes you able to survive in extreme temperatures.
Yes.
Also, you get rad, gigantic shoulder pads.
Yeah, this is sort of the classic Samus suit.
Oh yeah, Halls, it's entirely legitimate to be weirded out by belly spikes, because belly spikes are weird. This is a weird game. Aliens are weird creatures. And it's supposed to be gross and scary.
Get all my stuff back. Do you like the grind end game?
Now, believe me, this is not a grind end game. This is a bit of tedium. If you want a grind end game, I got a couple of candidates for you.
Oh, do tell.
Well, there's Breath of Fire 2.
Yeah. Oh, the original, not the GBA?
Yeah. Which actually came out the same year as this game.
Really?
94.
Wow. Okay, there's all my health back. Nothing.
Yeah, Dammy raises the point, and they're exactly right. Another way this game is like Alien is that there are 80s as hell shoulder pads happening.
Yeah, there's the mini Kraid.
Yeah,
there's a mini Kraid.
This is fake Kraid. He's supposed to fool you into thinking, oh, well, good. I defeated a boss.
You did not.
You've beaten Kraid's intern.
Hey, look at this little angry snake face here.
Yeah,
that's neat.
Yeah,
that's neat. Oh. Shoot.
Yeah, you've beaten Kraid's sassy lost child.
Yeah, what is the explanation for that?
For mini Kraid?
Yeah.
It's just to fake you out.
But I mean, like, so there's not an in-game.
I mean, an in-world explanation is probably something silly like, well, you know, Kraid got blown up in the first Metroid, so we had to clone him or something silly like that.
There we go. Okay, where now? I guess back to...
Well, so you can scroll that map around.
Hold on.
You may want to think about if there is something starts with an S nearby.
Okay.
You remember what happened last time?
I do. And I definitely don't want to be up against that big one again.
Yeah, Kraid, his biggest weapon against you is psyching you out, just by virtue of how immense he is. He does do a decent amount of damage, but if you sort of pay attention to the little flying sickles, that's really about the only thing that's any threat in the second phase.
He seems like such a late game boss.
Yeah, Kraid is here to cause the rising action in the story. The things are not the same as they were in Metroid, and are in fact a lot worse. So, dig in.
Yeah. So the thing that was a late boss is now early and scary.
Technically, Kraid was still an early game boss in the original.
Oh, and now I'm allowed in here.
Yeah.
Ah.
Surprise! So there is one more trick for dealing with these guys.
There we go.
If you have them stuck on you, you can kneel, aim straight up, and fire a missile. Yeah, you're going to want to rub your face all over this room, because as you can see, there's an item button in here.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's the obvious one, Halls. Thank you for picking up on that.
So really, Ridley is named after Ripley? Or something?
Well, Ridley Scott was the director of Alien.
Right. So, reference.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably wanted to name something in this Giger or Hans, but that would be a little bit too on the nose.
There we go. Whoop.
So time for a piece of trivia about Hans Giger. He is, of course, the guy who did all the art direction for Alien. He's famous.
He'd probably be very happy with that.
Yeah, he's
with the.
Actually, that's not really very Giger-esque. His stuff was it was characterized by three things: horror, biomechanics, and weird sort of psychosexual imagery. He also had a pronounced phobia of stairs, and he passed away after falling down a flight of stairs.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I didn't remember how he died.
Yeah, it was complications after falling downstairs.
Huh. Yeah.
In fact, one of his most famous paintings that is not obviously like, ooh, there's exposed wires and boobs and things, is just it's basically an OSHA inspector's nightmare, because it's just this immense vertical shaft completely devoid of all life, and there's just long staircases crisscrossing the walls. And it's really eerie. And people can probably Google it. Maybe I could do that while I'm in the chat. We'll show people this thing. Let's see, Giger stairs.
Trying to remember where the other room. I think it was the one below me. Need that. Thank you. And I can't get there anyway.
Defeated.
Oh well. I'll be back later.
Yeah, even when Giger isn't explicitly painting dicks, he still gets the joke in. Well spotted, Dammy. And there's the art piece I'm referring to. It's one of my favorites by him, because it's bleak and super spooky. And if you're a fan of them Japanese comic books, you may recognize that this image is somewhat evocative of the comic series Blame. That's because Blame is inspired in a lot of ways by Hans Giger's work.
Interesting.
Yeah.
If you're interested in even more Giger, there's an old game called Darkseed.
Yeah. Art by Giger.
Yep.
Isn't it a point-and-click adventure?
Yeah, it is. It was one of the earliest games I actually remember, because my father played it. And I just remember sitting down at the computer, watching him play this game that, whoa, uglies. I didn't really understand what was happening.
Yeah, these boys with the 80s leg warmers are called Desgigas. They're basically side hoppers, but hardcore.
There we go. I keep wanting to use the triggers to select the weaponry.
Yeah, you are attempting to use buttons that did not exist on a SNES pad.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if there's anything hiding here. No, there's not. Now let's get on up.
Get on up.
Okay.
Yeah, this boy, which has an AI similar to, but different from a Rio,
there we go,
is called a Geruta. If you notice, he has thick armor plates to help him survive the heat.
Ooh, lava. I probably can't go into that, can I?
I wouldn't recommend it. You're not gonna be like instantly blued up, but it hurts.
Yeah.
That's a decent spot, Dammy. That art is a little bit Dali-esque. That's because in some ways Giger and Dali were painting in similar styles. Not the exact same thing, but there are similarities. Another very good artist.
Mm-hmm.
Do not be alarmed, that lava is not going to fill the room.
Okay.
It's just a
I was
hazard.
like, do I need to run?
Yeah, it's a hazard, like that squeeped bouncing up and down.
Oh. Yikes.
Or that...
Ah.
Yeah, I know it looks like a seahorse, and basically is a seahorse except for magma. Those are just called dragons.
Creative.
Yeah. Again, a holdover from the original Metroid.
And I can't hurt them?
I don't think you can harm them with the weapons you have.
Ugh.
Yeah, you
Come on, get up. Get out of there.
If you
There we
consider
go.
holding right.
Yes, I am attempting to.
Well, back to the save point we go.
No, I got this. Or maybe, no. I'm good. I live. What's next?
Now we're in the bubble crystal area. Watch out. Enemies here do a decent amount of damage.
The question is, what are the enemies here?
Let's see. Halls asks, can we post links? I'm honestly not certain. Max, do you know if people who are not moderators are allowed to post
Should
links?
be. Give it a try.
Yeah.
It's not a thing that we've, expressly forbid or anything,
Yeah,
so...
at the worst, Nightbot will tell you not to do it. In which case you may just be able to DM Maxwell and myself through Twitch.
I can't do anything to this guy, can I?
They are invulnerable.
Okay, so timing...
Yeah.
Not that it's going to matter much, but...
Yeah, well, there we go.
Cool, it worked.
Okay, so for future reference, we're going to want to restrict that.
Yeah.
Because
But-
blind links are a great way to get Bitcoin miners.
Yeah, but Polly is cool. I trust her.
Yeah. Thank you, Halls, for backing us up on that. Yes, Dolly and Giger were contemporaries.
So that's...
Weird in different ways, but definitely both weird. You have 6 health left, my god.
I know, I'm probably not going to make it out of here. Especially since I don't know the way out of here.
Well, you can see that on your minimap, this room does not have a solid white border on the left-hand
I
side.
just didn't see a way to blow up. So that doesn't work.
Did you try rubbing against the wall while you bounced? Did you try dropping a bomb in midair?
Oh god. What's the timing on this?
It's a little bit difficult to explain. It's something you just sort of have to get, but I think the implication here is that I haven't played this game recently enough to remember how to get out of this particular little declivity you found yourself in.
How do you do the timing on that to get multiple jumps?
I think it generally goes something along the lines of bomb, beat, bomb, beat.
Close. No?
It's extremely difficult to put into words. There's sort of an ineffable technique to it that you have to just learn.
So it's not this thing I'm standing on.
Now, one thing that you can do is curl into a ball in midair. You may consider jumping, curling into a ball, and holding left. There's a technical term for it that I can't remember, but yeah, okay. So you may just need to figure out how to wall jump.
Or I could just jump onto the spikes.
Yeah, you could just accept the sweet release. Wait a minute, can you stand on that gray thing?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
okay.
for God's sake, Max! I thought you already tried that.
I don't claim to be good at video games.
All I ask is that you learn and try. Watch out for corn cob. Okay. Whew.
All is well, and he gave me life.
Not enough.
Not much, but enough to get me to a save point.
Aha.
Oh man, this is not going to be good.
It's fine. Dammy, I'm glad we could be your first surrealist art Twitch chat.
Art is good, and
Yeah,
a good
Silent
thing.
Hills would have been really good, but Konami hates money. And, things like that.
And now I have more health. Maybe I should leave and try and keep it.
Junji Ito, an excellent art boy.
Oh, Junji Ito is amazing.
Halls, have you read the comic that Junji Ito did about living with his wife's cat? Because if the answer is no, definitely check that out. Did you try the center one?
I thought I went over there. Okay, I guess not.
Zoop. All right, now, there are baddies in here, so watch yourself.
Get back up here. I know you're there. There we go.
The big 20.
Yes.
Here come that boy. Yeah, do yourself a favor, Halls, and look into that. You can probably find it on Imgur or something like that. I mean, any number of image hosting sites and whatnot. I mean, if you want to buy it, that would be a good idea as well. But it's easy to find, and yeah, he has a whole book about learning to live with his wife's cat. I mean, if you Google Junji Ito cat comic, it's probably going to be one of the first results. You'd probably find it on like Manga Fox or one of those whatever whatchamacallits.
I don't think I want to go here just yet. I want to check that other door and see if it might be a save point. Probably not, because there was just recently one, but better safe than sorry.
You found a dispenser full of baddies. Yeah, this dispenser could actually kill you because there's like 4 of them, so get quick on the figure.
I got it. I got this. Oh, yeah, so if you're quick enough, you can just kill them all in one go.
Yeah, it's the move. These guys
there we go.
Are called gametes.
So just one shot will take care of the whole stack of them if you're fast enough.
Yeah, if you don't let them split, you get all the goodies.
Oh, this is the good grinding.
Yeah, welcome to the happy place.
Yes, welcome to being completely full up.
I think you're good now.
Yeah. So, where was the last save point? Because that feels like it's just a little bit up. Better safe than sorry. I'd rather, if I have to restart, since I only had like 11 health when I saved, I'd rather restart maxed. Yeah, maxed.
That's a fair thing to say, Tia. Ito's art is, I mean, I think to me it's fairly grabbing, but yes, the combination of his art and his ability to write a really creepy scenario is what sets Junji Ito apart.
Yeah, like he's an incredible writer as well as the art is just haunting.
Yeah, the one that people often will refer you to when you say, "Oh, you've never read Junji Ito," is the Enigma at Amigara Fault, which is okay, but I don't think it's one of his best, to be honest.
Not sure I can get out of here.
You may have to do a move.
I'm not good at moves. I think I will take some downtime in between stages to practice some moves.
You can get through the entire game without being able to multi-bomb jump.
But I'd still like to be able to, if, this is another speed runs area.
It's the other side of the blocks that can only be broken by very fast Samus running at incredible high speed.
Oh. It is the same room.
Yeah, as far as things by Junji Ito that are truly scary, or at least more scary and to me more visually interesting than
that's a bad place.
Then Enigma Amigara Fault is Gyo is one of the classics. GYO. Yeah, that boy cannot be defeated. You will avail yourself not by fighting the weird blind alien mouth in the wall.
Okay, so why is it there?
To murder you. I mean, you can try shooting him. I may be wrong, but if you do, you're gonna need to use like a missile or a super missile on him.
Yeah, it seems like a fool's errand. So I'll need to come at this from another angle, basically. So I can't. Whoa! I'm using the wrong bombs. I knew that was gonna happen.
It's okay. There's a dispenser.
Yeah. So I guess I'll need to go down.
Pretty cool that you wrote an article on Japanese horror. Well done. Hope that it was a good experience for you.
Oh, neat. I did not know you did an article on that, Tia. Definitely, feel free to share a link.
Yeah, since we've got Wild Wild West link posting in the chat, go, you know, if you wouldn't show it to your grandmother, but yeah, you know, if you're willing to let people read your article and they're interested, then they can find it, and you can tell them how.
Okay. Let's go into this horrible place.
Yeah, that bouncing ball is called a viola.
Okay.
This thing, I don't remember. They're rude as hell. They're little shape-shifting lava monsters.
Oh, and they go as high as they want.
Yeah, they go up to your level and go and spit a big thing of lava at you.
Yikes! I don't like this place.
Yeah, it's generally best to just leave. This isn't Star Fox. You're not getting paid for everything you shoot down. Yeah, that blue one, a multi-viola.
Is this one I need to run, or?
Yeah, I think you're gonna want to take this one at a pace.
Okay, let's go down first. Maybe. See what's this way. Seems like there's something here.
A little nook.
Oh geez, don't even need.
Cranny. Yeah, some things you don't have to bomb. Some are just false walls or perspective tricks.
Okay, so.
We've reached the bottom.
But there's nothing I can do right now.
Yep.
So, I guess there's one way to go.
Yeah.
Into the hell dimension.
We've been in the hell dimension. Now you must go through the hell dimension.
Extra hell.
Yeah, now the floor is lava.
Stop it with the rocks.
You can't stop the rock.
Oh god, it is one of these things.
Just roll under him.
Oh, right.
That thing you can do. Right. Rise. Stop using your super missiles.
Okay. I think...
Yeah, I believe you have this.
Yeah. Okay. That's not too bad. Not as bad as some rising
Again,
lava.
that room is meant to make you panic. What a helpful boy. There he goes.
Whoop.
Yeah, and then there's this this piston. Don't really know what the provenance of it is. It just seems to be there to jeff up your jump. Has no apparent reason for being here other than that. Dammy, I don't have the Junji Ito collection, so I can't comment. Somebody says that they do, or they have something like it. I think Hall said they had something.
Whoa!
Hey, look,
what?
dragons will jump out of the floor at you now. You may, yeah.
Yeah. Oop. Switch off, please. Oh dear, what have I found?
You found a big room.
Oh. There's walls.
Yeah, background pillars.
Yeah. Loot. Blow up and give me stuff. There we go. Okay, so...
This is designed to give you a look at what you could have, but you don't. Peasant.
I'm gonna need the swinger to get through there, I believe.
It's a strong maybe.
Whoop. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Nice. I will definitely check that out once I'm done. Once I'm done playing.
Hey, look at that! Somebody posted a link to their article. How generous and kind. What a good link.
Oh. Well, that guy got super blown up.
Yeah, that guy is extra dead. Did he drop anything?
5 health. That despawned before I could get to it. Oh well. Oh well.
Okay, so it looks like, Dammy, the consensus is a rounding about the collection. I mean, it might be good. I don't know what's in it.
Yeah. I mean, Junji Ito's stuff is pretty much great. So... Oh, there's a lot of them there. A lot of those Dragon Boys. we're back in here.
Maybe I'll just Google this thing while Max is fighting a red cactus.
Oh, good. There's a... Don't you knock me off. He tried to.
Let's see.
Oh, lucky I dropped a super bomb, and I needed a super bomb.
Looks like there are a couple of collections of Junji Ito's stuff.
He's done a lot. Whoa, oh no, oh no. Where is entry? There's clearly higher... Clearly something up above here, but I don't seem to have a way to get to it. I tried over here, and... So... There's an up in here, but... Don't seem to be able to do that.
Take a quick glance at you. Okay, you're already on it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to try the jumping over in the other room.
Yeah, you can give it a try.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a way to get up there. But... Yeah, I've not read Shiver, so I can't corroborate.
Should I go for the save point and crawl my way back?
Yeah, I can't confirm or deny
That's a long way back.
Tia's comment about Shiver, but Gyo is pretty good. Yeah. Well, fan Gyo, Uzumaki, both of those are pretty good classics.
Mm-hmm.
The anime anthology on Crunchyroll. Nope, not a clue. Couldn't tell you.
Whoa, no! No!
You must try again.
Back up. Back through the Durgan.
Mm-hmm. Try to give him the old ambush.
Tried to. Didn't work. Oh well. Precision platforming. While being shot at by... Okay, so let's...
Yeah, as far as horror media is concerned, my tastes are a little stale. I basically consider John Carpenter's The Thing the best horror movie.
Oh!
Yeah, it's unfortunate. This is the best horror movie. Is this jump?
John Carpenter's The Thing is really good.
Yeah.
A lot of John Carpenter is really good. Not all of it, but he had some good stuff. Okay. There we go. Missile.
Huzzah!
I think that brings me up to 40, I believe.
Could be.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting across this without the swinger.
If you can wall jump.
Yeah. If. Big if.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh dear.
There's a
Okay.
section of crumbly blocks.
Lucky me. I'm just gonna blow this guy up some.
Halls, I concur. The special effects in The Thing hold up bizarrely well, considering how old of a movie it is by modern standards.
Well, a lot of times when you use puppetry effects, I mean,
Yeah.
they're supposed to look monstrous and weird.
Yeah, practical effects can go a long way if you put a lot of heart and soul into them, and they certainly did. And a lot of lungs, and a lot of liver,
Couple arms.
and tongues. Yeah. So a brief story about my experience with John Carpenter's The Thing. First time I saw it, I was about 4 or 5 years old and staying up too late at my at a place with cable, and I saw the dog kennel scene, and I saw the part where where that thing comes out of the big lump of former dogs, and turned it off, and basically it was just sort of there in the back of my mind for years and years and years, scaring the hell out of me, but I had no idea what it was until much later. And then I watched The Thing, and it was such a good movie. The Thing, it should be noted, is based on a short story entitled Who Goes There? It's a novella by John W. Campbell Jr. Although, according to this, he wrote it under the pen name Don Stewart.
Well,
An interesting thing to note is that John Carpenter's film, The Thing, is a remake. There was an earlier black and white film entitled The Thing from Another World. I actually like Carpenter's version more because it adheres more closely to the original story, which in and of itself is, again, really good and creepy, and it's in the public domain, so you can read it for free. Dammy, I would definitely say dare to Google. Who Goes There is awesome. If you haven't seen John Carpenter's The Thing, maybe look that up too. It's probably either cheap or on one of the streaming sites you may already have. So, yeah, give that a shot sometime if you want to scare the ever-loving hell out of yourself.
it's really good, though.
Event Horizon, another decent horror movie. I don't know if I would call it garbage. It certainly is not like revolutionary, but it's pretty solid. It has that whole like space is scary angle that is a pretty good element in horror.
I'm still so upset about that we had to miss that. Because we have a theater nearby us that does double features of cult classics and movies at least 20 years old. And some of those double features are incredibly good. It's been wonderful being able to see a lot of these movies that I missed just because I wasn't old enough yet. And this past Thanksgiving, their double feature was Alien and Event Horizon.
Yeah.
So, about as good a double feature as you will ever see. And we had to miss it because we were going away for Thanksgiving.
We did get to see a double feature of, wasn't it Aliens and John Carpenter's The Thing?
Maybe?
Oh, yeah.
But yes, they do wonderful, wonderful double features that are just... It's so fun. We've seen, The Princess Bride and Clue and just so many classic movies that we just didn't get to see because we were too young on big screen.
Here you are lording all of our local theater offerings over these Euros who can't get there. It's very unkind.
They're welcome to come anytime.
Captain's log seat on the big screen.
Oh yeah, they've done a couple of Star Treks. Seen Wrath of Khan several times.
Max has I mean, we're both friends with her, but Max is closer, I feel, to Gretchen, and we have a friend who ugly cries at the end of Wrath of Khan every time.
Oh, every time.
It's a ton of fun.
But she also made me a costume, so yes, I'm a weirdo who does cosplay and stuff. Okay, let's see.
I'm the one who drives her places to cosplay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna run face first into all these things. It's easier. Okay. Okay, so over here. And it's time to run really fast.
Eventually.
Eventually? Do I not need to go through here now?
Now it's time to run really fast.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Squish the vampires' things.
Yeah.
And then go back and get whatever they dropped.
They have been harmed by speed.
The speed of Samus. Okay. Into the save point. Again.
Halls has a weird cinema experience. Or no, an embarrassing one. Well, you and everybody else.
Yeah.
The Sword Art Online movie. Ooh, boy. Ooh. Is that the embarrassing part?
Don't be mean.
I'm just picking.
And you are the guy who just unashamedly loves Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z is a timeless classic.
Okay.
And I will not hear a word against my beautiful green son.
I'm not saying anything about Piccolo. Was having a very good conversation earlier on Twitter about how he is the best dad.
What a time to be alive. I had a very good conversation about how this fictional green man is the best dad on the internet.
Alright.
Speed of Sound Samus, possibly a cousin to Speed of Sound Sonic from One Punch Man. Another really good thing.
Oh yeah, if you got Netflix and you haven't seen One Punch Man, you need to fix that. You need to fix that like right now. Oh! I have to get a running start, don't I?
Possibly.
Okay. Yeah, if you like anime at all and haven't seen One Punch Man, it is ridiculously silly and very good. It plays with all of those tropes of whoop,
Yeah, he fell in
of falling into a hole. Immediate stop.
I get things.
Yeah. They go into the lava.
Yeah, some of these boys are too weak for Samus's mighty frame.
She has a big lass.
Yeah, because, I mean, she's, you know, without the armor, close to 200 pounds.
With the armor.
You know, so even if it's, like, super magical space metal, it's probably still at least 50 pounds, which is what a suit of, you know, medieval plate armor would weigh. And that's a lot of weight for a little rocket boy to hold.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what am I looking at here?
Hey, these guys, they get excited when you get close. You don't have the tools you need for this room.
Yeah, this is an ice room. I know I have an ice beam, but I will get an ice beam, but I don't have it. So I guess I need to go up in that other room.
You got plenty of space to scramble all over. It's true enough.
Yep. Down the hole.
Haha. Hey, did you notice something back there about halfway up?
Oh. I did not notice it on the way down. Whoop, no. Samus.
Alright, since we have fans of One Punch Man in the chat, I'm going to just quickly link something here.
Okay, so let's bomb.
I'm going to watch your volume on this YouTube link. It's a little noisy. Not a super huge fan of the remix, but the animation's excellent. So yeah, if you're a One Punch Man fan, enjoy that video.
It is It's the ice beam!
Hey, how about that? Now you can turn people into cold on the cob. You alright there?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was it exactly about cold on the cob that did you so much internal harm?
Oh, so I just shoot ice now.
Yeah.
All my beams are ice.
Yeah, generally the first shot will freeze something and do a little bit of damage, and then subsequent shots will do more harm.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, Bollywood movies. There are two kinds of Bollywood movie. There are garbage Bollywood movies, and there are garbage Bollywood movies that are incredible fun.
I wish J.A. were here. She could talk so much about those, probably. Okay.
You can just shoot the door.
Yeah, I know. I forgot. Okay, so... Right. I don't need to... I do need to crouch.
Yeah. Remember the angle.
Oh no. Oh no.
And nothing lasts forever, not
Yeah.
even Ice Beam.
Yeah, so for the other ones, I need to...
Pointy gun
Down. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got this now. Maybe. I maybe got this.
You don't have to wait for them to unfreeze to shoot them again, by the way. Oh no, he's not high enough. There you go.
Woo!
All
Squeaked
right.
it.
Now use that ripper to achieve your dreams.
Nope.
Or don't. Or just take a header right into the ditch.
Take damage, save time. Well, oh dear. I hope this was where I needed to go.
Well, it's the only way you could use to get out, so...
Okay.
Yeah, Bollywood movie...
Oh, hey, now I'm up here.
Yeah, Bollywood movie music is generally okay.
Okay, so where am I now? And where can I go now?
Very good questions. I fear that maybe you, and only you, have the answers.
I don't. Let's see, where was I that I could use an ice beam?
Where can't you use an ice beam?
Maybe out of Norfair? I've covered most of the area that I can right now, I think. Except for maybe hidden rooms, but I don't know.
At this point, it may be a safe bet. I mean, you have the high jump boots, you got the Varia, you got the ice beam and the speed booster. It might be time to look elsewhere.
Yeah. So I know there were areas earlier that I couldn't get to because I didn't have the high jump, so...
Apparently, the signal has been lit, and this JA person is informed of our malfeasance.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Halls has a point that the action in Bollywood films is generally pretty good. I still remember this one, I think it's just entitled Cyborg, where it's kind of an also-ran of The Matrix in some ways, in that, if I remember right, the protagonist is...
None of you.
Is sort of a trench coat wearing Keanu Reeves looking boy. But at one point, him and a bunch of other robots become a giant man who holds out his giant robot fist and extends a cyborg from his robot fist as a middle finger to the police. It's real good. Also, you have the high jump, you can probably get up that hole.
That, yeah.
But you need to get out of the water.
Yeah. Water bad, I know. Okay, there we go. Yep. Okay. Whoa! Oh no! I've been tricked.
It was a trap, and now you're in the trap.
Ah, but it's easier to get out of it.
Yeah, you cannot harm those boys, but you can stop them.
So how do I get past this?
That's not a crumbling block. Crumbling blocks have a very specific sprite.
So I must have been in the middle of blowing something up.
Right, you blew both blocks up.
Yeah. I have a very bad short-term memory. Like, wait, why is this, if it's not crumbling? Oh, because I was doing a thing.
You must practice.
Yeah.
Hey, look!
It's...
Another beam!
Spazer!
The spazer widens your beam. There's the item jingle. Yep.
Oh,
now instead
3.
Yes, now instead of one sort of sphere of energy, you fire 3 lasers.
Nice.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Where's the save point?
Good question.
Oh, dear.
Well, there is one on your way if you go back up that vertical shaft and start jumping up the places that you couldn't reach before.
Yeah.
Remember, watch out for the hole.
I'm good.
Oh, Hulls knows what film I'm talking about. Yeah, okay. Well, good. Glad that we had some common ground there.
Okay. Whoop. Oh god, even 3 shots is going to take a little bit because it's different movement now.
If memory serves, that room to the left is an energy recharge station.
Yeah, I am a little low.
I wouldn't say super low, but
not super low, a little low.
Nothing wrong with doing the energy.
Yep. Getting me up so I can get to the next save point, wherever it may be hiding.
Yep.
Get over here.
Excuse me.
So you can't even get out of here until you have this.
Yeah, ice plus high jump is how you leave this particular area, anyway.
Whoop.
All you gotta do is jump and shoot.
Yep. Just trying to find the landing zone. There we go. But hey.
remember, since he's invulnerable to shots, you can only freeze him.
Whoop, whoop. I've done a bad thing. I've done a foolish thing.
Hoist by your own petard.
Okay, where... Oh, man, there's still no save points around here. Maybe nearby, hopefully.
Yeah, if you keep going up, there's one on your way.
Is there?
Yeah, it was right on the map.
Oh, well, there's this thing here. Huh. There's a room over there that has nothing connected to it. But
one does wonder.
Doesn't seem to be anything I can currently do, though. I'm good at getting them directly above me, aren't I?
Yeah, with the extra width of your spacer, it's kind of a surprise, but you manage it.
If there's anything I'm good at, it's screwing myself.
Oh dear. Ah, and Hall's linked it. Wonderful.
Awesome. I know what we're doing tomorrow.
Alright.
Yeah,
where are we here?
so where's this save point? Okay, there
See
it is.
the big S?
Yeah, okay. I was looking at this
All
hall.
right. Now, take a moment to look at this room.
It's kind of gross.
Turn off your missiles. This room is designed to make you panic, so do your best to remain calm. You cannot harm the flowers.
Okay. So what's the deal with the flowers? If I touch them, am I gonna get...
Something will happen.
Ah!
You gotta mash to get out. Yeah, wiggle and mash. No. Like, don't mash the jump button.
Mash what, then?
The D-pad.
That's not really helping.
Alright, well then just keep jumping out. Remember, don't rapid tap, because that's not going to carry you very far. You gotta do firm presses.
Okay.
We're being invaded by JA.
Okay. JA on the way. Okay. Now let's hit this. I need this. It's been way too long. Too long for comfort. Yes, please.
Once again, we snatch progress away from the jaws of defeat.
Okay, so let's keep on going and seeing what is up here. And that one didn't take all that much damage, actually, from the flower thing.
Yeah, the idea is that between the Zebes coming up out of the flowers and the Zeelas crawling around, and the fact that the spikes can knock you around a lot, it's supposed to frustrate you by you're constantly getting into a flower, getting bumped into another flower.
Whoa, hi there.
Look at the size of these guys.
Nice. You can... It sort of amuses me how you can freeze things in midair.
It's a useful strategy.
Ooh, they blow up real big.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing there.
Bobo with a Bard. I recognize that name. What are you doing here?
Hey, Jay.
What's going on here? We've been invaded.
So... Is there anything in there? There's got to be something here.
Does there?
There doesn't. It's just a mean room. What?
Uh-oh. JA's gonna lay some knowledge on us.
Oh, I can't. What do?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to know about Bollywood movies. Wait a minute.
I could have sworn we talked about Bollywood before.
Did you talk about Bollywood, or did you just talk about quote-unquote Bollywood?
Maybe it was that one. Okay, so I can't go into Crateria from this direction yet.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's that big ol' area. No, because that one's locked off by one of these doors too. Oh, I need the big bombs. That's what I need.
Mm-hmm.
There's an area far from anything. Where go? I wish I could switch between maps. That would be nice.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you press... Let's see. I think you're pressing...
R is over to...
Yeah, you press one of the face buttons to go out of the map. Should be...
Start is exit.
I could possibly be thinking about something else, but I was pretty sure you can go to different sections. But anyway,
Yeah.
I mean, you have some things that are open to you now. You have the speed booster, which means that you could get into that. You remember the long, crumbling hallway that you couldn't run along in Brinstar because the gate came down?
Didn't I go through that one?
You went through a long hallway with no gate.
I went through a couple of hallways. I went through one with a gate that went down and one that didn't.
It's perfectly okay to not have a microphone. Actually, we're not really set up for guest commentators right now on our broadcast. So, you know, hanging out in the chat is perfectly fine for the time being. Hey, you found a new path.
Oh, hey, I did.
Yeah, look at that.
I just figured, oh, well, I can't go through that door, so I must have come down. Guess, more fool me.
I have not seen the raid. I kind of want to.
Oh, he's leaving little
that's just an empty chrysalis.
Whoop! I dropped him down.
Haven't seen the raid. Have seen Ong Bak. Ong Bak is.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, Ong Bak is certainly a thing.
Oh, okay. Those are Freezy boys.
Yeah. I like the part in Ong Bak where he jumps out of a fire with his legs on fire and kicks a guy with his legs, which are on fire.
So good. Oh, this is the power bomb.
It's that thing you wanted.
Yes, it is. How about that?
Yeah.
I guess that's why they lock you in there. It's a very sort of sneaky way to get you going where you need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Which I do admit, I really do sort of like that about the game. The little bit of railroading works.
Yeah, I would call it less railroading and more game design. Like, usually you get a thing and then immediately are forced into a circumstance where you must learn how to use the thing.
Okay, so I need more bombs of all kinds. Actually, so surprised I haven't found more,
Yeah, terrible flap dubbing is always a good time.
Okay, and up we get. Well, at least it's giving me bombs. Whoop! Oh no! I lost control.
Around the world. We're hearing a brand new beat. Every guy grab your girl and rock it around the room like a complete lunatic with your high jump boots.
Woo! I ain't joking about the high jump.
Woohoo! And here we go. Let's see. Other films. Actually, a film which its credentials as a foreign film are probably in dispute because of the fact that it's sort of a big budget thing and it has some Hollywood actors. What's up?
How use?
Well, it said power bomb, right?
So bombs are for. Okay. Okay. I'm on it.
Yeah, Ong Bak is basically just an excuse to watch people get the crap beat out of them. It's even flimsier a plot than some other martial arts movies, which is nice.
You don't really watch martial arts movies for the plot.
Oh, you watch some martial arts movies for the plot.
You're doing it wrong.
No, you're not. Some of them are a really good plot.
Okay. I just like watching them to fight. I'm shallow, I'll admit it.
Yeah, the fights are nice.
Jackie Chan is king.
Yeah, I really liked The Great Wall with Matt Damon and oh boy, I'm having trouble remembering his name. It's like Raphael.
Look it up.
What is that guy's name? It's not gonna be Raphael fucking anything. I know it.
Raul, maybe? Oop.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't know where I got Raphael from, but yeah, The Great Wall. Actually, I was a little worried that it was going to be kind of doofy and exploitative and like, oh ho ho ho, ancient China, but it was really good. It was actually like a really nice movie. A lot of nice action. Most of it was spoken in Chinese. It was by, I think, a Chinese director. Yeah, Willem Dafoe is in The Great Wall. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I want you to go into it unspoiled because it's a ride. But yeah, it's an excellent film, in my opinion. I wouldn't call it like a cinematic masterpiece.
No,
but the story, the story is.
It's fun. It's a fun movie.
It's also fairly heartfelt. It has the characters learn some things, which is nice. And yeah, it's got some good actors in it.
Just don't expect historical accuracy. Not remotely.
Yeah, there's a big wall, and that's I think that's about the only accurate thing.
Yeah.
Well, okay, no, it is also true that China, England, and Spain exist. That's historically accurate. Rest of the movie, ooh, I don't know. I'm not sure.
No. Like, oh, I want to talk about it so bad, but ooh, the spoilers. I think. And I can't go anywhere. Or can I? I need to learn. Test first.
Ah, you're thinking about things. There you go.
Yeah.
You're using your noodle.
Oh dear.
All right, so yeah, right now you don't really have a good way to get around here.
Ah, boo. Need the swinger.
Yeah, some people do say that Finland existing is a matter of debate.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to try some of those other areas that I've been able to... Man, I can really wreck those things now with this upgraded weapon.
Yes, Phaser plus Ice is a deadly weapon. It's going to be your principal weapon for most of the game, as a matter of fact. So.
No.
May have to go a little further left.
Yeah. It goes over here.
Yeah. As far as classic martial arts movies, or at least
Wheels on Meals.
Ones that are classic to me, yes, Wheels on Meals is incredible. It's one of the best Jackie Chan movies ever, in my opinion. Again, for its fairly flimsy plot, but really just awesome stunt work and fight choreography. Also,
if you get basically... Not many... I don't think many people have heard of him, but if you have the chance to watch a martial arts movie with Sammo Hung, which Wheels on Meals is one of them, he is incredible.
Yeah, Sammo Hung was one of Jackie's classmates in acting school and whatnot. There's a great passage in Jackie Chan's autobiography where he discusses because he and Sammo Hung, before they became film stars in their own right, were stuntmen on martial arts films and worked with Bruce Lee. And on one such occasion, Bruce Lee, being as he was basically a cocky douchebag who loved challenging people to fights because he thought they would usually back down because he's Bruce Lee. He's allegedly a really good martial artist. I use the word allegedly, and maybe that's a little bit unfair. He was a good martial artist. He was also just a tremendous asshole. But Bruce Lee and Sammo Hung fought once. And Sammo Hung, if you've never seen him...
How do I get out of the...
Just keep doing your thing.
Okay. I can see why this room is made for panic.
Yeah, jump and
I'm
wiggle.
holding the jump button. I got it.
Sammo Hung is not a svelte lad. He's like the last thing you would expect to a professional martial artist to be. Sammo Hung fought Bruce Lee to a draw. And I'll just post an image in the chat so people can get an idea, because he's never really not been this size.
Let's just see if this reveals something. Whoa, no, it just destroyed the things I was standing on. So
Yeah. Sammo Hung, ridiculous martial artist. Absolutely crazy. He plays a good role in the movie. The westernized name is Killzone. I think the original film name is something like SPO or something along those lines. Opposite Donnie Yen. And, I mean, he is not a young buck by the time that movie comes out, and he still is it's a really amazing fight, their final showdown. It's excellent. I sincerely hope that more people will look up movies with Sammo Hung Camboa in them, because, boy, he's a good martial artist. Chow Yun Fat, I would say he's a martial arts actor, yeah. He's a little bit more famous, at least in like sort of contemporary Western action circles, for things like Hard Boiled, which is kind of like gun fu as opposed to kung fu. But yeah, he's a martial artist.
I like that term. Oh, I've made a mistake.
Well, you can barely see the outlines of the platform, so you're probably still okay.
I have erred.
Well, you found solid ground, so you fool. Okay. Now, what do you know about your ice beam?
I can stand on things, but not spikes.
Correct.
So I need to use...
You may have to think about your ninja technique here. Kicked in the head by corn on the clob.
Ah, just a bit too far. Oh, no, I killed it.
You're probably going to have to reset the room now.
Oh, no.
Well, okay, here he comes. Here come that corn.
Okay, come on back. Aw.
Well, bye.
No. I need you to be in a good place so I can shoot you.
Yeah, the one of my favorites as far as martial arts movies go is the second Drunken Master movie. I think the English title is Legend of Drunken Master. Boy, that is a good one. I would also recommend, these are more Jackie Chan films, Wheels on Meals, obviously, we already mentioned that one, as well as Dragons Forever, because both of these movies involve an actor by the name of Benny Urquidez. His epithet is the Jet. He's a kickboxing champion, and damn is he fast. I mean, his fights with Jackie are some real good stuff. And, fun aside, John Cusack, you know, that guy, the one with the boombox outside the window, he's been taking kickboxing lessons from Benny Urquidez for like 30 years. So if you have a short list of actors you want to challenge to a fist fight, and John Cusack happens to be on it, I implore you to reconsider.
I think I might reset this room just so I can see things.
Yeah, it's a good idea. You need to think a little bit more about your trigger finger, probably, and spikes.
I'm just trying to get through. One square platform jumping is some of the hardest.
Yeah, this game expects you to learn the system.
I just mean in any platformer.
In some, it's fairly generous. I mentioned Mighty Bomb Jack earlier, actually. That game is fairly generous in its platforming.
Oh, so you touch them, they die.
Yeah. Because in Mighty Bomb Jack, if you hammer on the jump button while you are in midair, you'll float down very slowly.
Okay, so now there's more light.
Yeah. However, you only have 50 energy, so, you know, be aware of that.
It was not too long ago, but I should probably try and save.
It is also getting kind of late.
Yeah, you're right. I should probably just try and get to a save point, and that health should help me out with that a lot. And call it a night, because I do have work in the morning. I figured, there was pretty much no chance I was going to finish this in one go, so...
Yeah, unless you know the game front to back, back to front, you're not going to finish Super Metroid in one sitting. That's why the save stations.
Yep. So... all those holes. Okay, grab that, just so I can have that full. I'm back to 50. Okay. Up we get. Where was...
Peas and Rice Halls, 2:40 a.m. I mean, I appreciate you sticking around
Goodness
with
gracious,
us.
Holly, go to bed.
Yeah,
I'm so glad that you've stuck around, but goodness,
yeah, nice of you to be a cool chum and join us for this adventure. But man, I hope you haven't got anything important to do in the morning.
Take care of your sleep.
Yes, we are U.S. Eastern Time.
Oh, well, it wasn't what I intended to do, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it's legit. Got rid of some obstacles.
Yeah. Okay. This room is easier when you're not talking about martial arts, because that's all I want to talk about. I like martial arts movies.
I mean, same.
Yeah, we both do. You got a pretty hefty collection.
Day off tomorrow. No wonder.
Oh, nice.
The move.
And the save point. So let's get the flashy. And this is where we'll resume. If I'm in a different place, it will probably be because I attempted to do some wall jumping and that sort of stuff in between, but otherwise we will be back here next week, same time, same place, and I hope you all will come and join us again.
Thank you so much to everybody for being so active in the chat. It was a really good stream. We'll catch you guys soon. Thanks again for joining us.